Welcome back. Coming up here, we got headless animals. Yeah, you heard me right. Wait a minute. Has anybody seen my little doggy Pika? Let me get my specs. What? Dog, get down from there.
Some animal species are known to regenerate lost limbs, which is a pretty handy feature. Now scientists in Japan have discovered a species of sea slug that can go one step further by shedding their entire bodies and regenerating brand new ones. Researchers at Nara Women's University who studied the life history traits of sea slugs witnessed something peculiar. A slug's head separated from its heart and body, moving all on its own within days. The wound at the back of its head had closed. The heads of young slugs, which fed on algae, began to regenerate their hearts within a week and had fully regenerated their bodies after about 3 weeks. While the cast-off bodies didn't regenerate new heads, they did respond to stimuli for days after, and in some cases months. The researchers think it's possible certain stem-like cells at the cut end of the neck are capable of regenerating the body. The species is also unique in that they take in chloroplasts from the algae they consume, which the researchers think keep them alive long enough to regenerate. The research published in Current Biology sheds light on a new type of autotomy, in which complex animals can shed most of their body.
Whales are the largest mammals on the planet, and they have some equally large lungs to help them dive deep and stay down there. But breathing is just one hurdle for mammals that want to go underwater. They also have to deal with extreme pressure. Humans, of course, dive deep down in pressurized submersibles, but whales don't have that luxury. What's more, the internal pressure of a whale's cardiovascular system increases as they kick their tails for mobility. So why aren't whales' brains crushed under the immense pressure of both the ocean and their own tail-pumping stress? A new study has discovered they have what are called retia mirabilia, or a network of blood vessels that diffuse pressure within their bodies. The researchers looked at 11 species of whales, finding that these blood-carrying tubes were able to relieve 97% of cardiovascular pressure during simulations. The network is just outside the heart, placed conveniently between the blood egressing aorta and the normal circulatory system, and it works by simply spreading the blood over a much higher surface area, diffusing it before it hits the main blood vessels. Just one more reason why whales are some of the most incredible and mysterious creatures on the planet. This is a dig site in a desert in Peru, but the area wasn't always dry and arid. Around 7 million years ago, the area was once a vast ocean, teeming with life, and these paleontologists have just discovered signs of one of those creatures. This is what experts say is the skull of a prehistoric sperm whale, with its teeth and part of its jaw still intact. The whole thing is around 4.3 feet long, and the creature it belonged to stretched some 18 feet. And it's not only telling us a lot about the area it was found in, but the skull is also providing clues about the evolution of the modern-day sperm whale. This is Aldo Benitez Palomino, one of the paleontological researchers studying the specimen. Here's what he had to say about it. This animal is super interesting because unlike current sperm whales that only feed on squid or small fish, this animal has all of the features of a predator, a very strong bite, and very developed teeth. Researchers haven't yet identified what else these ancient whales might have fed on, but they say this is the first major clue as it's the first specimen with complete teeth they've ever found. The discovery was made by researchers with the Museum of Natural History of the Universidad Nacional Mayor de San Marcos and is currently on display in Lima's Natural History Museum. Quetzalcoatlus northropii, or Q northropii for short. It walked, or rather flew around Earth, around 67 million years ago. But how does a creature this big even get airborne? Well, according to a new study from the University of California Museum of Paleontology, it jumped. Q northropii's wingspan is a massive 36 feet wide, which would seem ideal for flight, but it could also grow to nearly 33 feet tall, meaning it had a lot of body to move, which is why experts now believe the creatures would hop into the air, leaping up over 8 feet into the sky before flapping their wings hard and taking off. Here's what paleontologist Kevin Padian had to say about the locomotive process. If they could jump twice their hip height to 8 feet, the wings would be able to clear the ground, and they could execute a deeper flight stroke, adding they would land like an airplane, slowing themselves with their wings as they approach the ground before touching down with its legs and then its arms. According to the experts, this is the first comprehensive study on the biomechanics of Q northropii since it was first discovered 50 years ago.
Don't go anywhere. More awesome animal footage when we come back.